In recent days, there has been a lot of talk about Kim Davis, the Kentucky county clerk who has been refusing to issue same-sex marriage licenses. And it's caused a lot of controversy in the states in regard to, like, I stand with Kim and anti-Kim situations. And it's interesting to first off, okay, so looking at the Christian perspective of marriage, with it just being a man and wife thing, like it's commonly known that the church does not approve of homosexuality, that it's not something that's taught as something that's holy and wholesome. So, going beyond that, we have a responsibility to stand up for what we feel and what God teaches is right. To listen to our conscience, to make sure and edify it within the church, and to substantiate it and act out with that. When we look at Peter in the Bible, or Paul, I mean, Paul spent, what, 5.5, 6 years in prison for a lot of his ministry. So, I mean, the persecution that we will experience is predicted, and we're warned of it, and we're told that we will, receive our treasure in heaven, that's when we reach our reward. There are different situations though where, if we have a belief, a personal belief that we're holding, that it's up to us to make sure that we're putting ourselves in the positions to properly be able to share it. I mean, I used to work in bars and I used to serve alcohol, and there came a point where I didn't feel comfortable being responsible for somebody who came in and maybe they were an alcoholic, and they were gonna get too drunk and then drive home and get in trouble, and then I was gonna be responsible for it. So I ended up quitting the job. And I would say that in Kim's case, although what she's doing is, I mean, honorable, I think that, she's standing up for her belief, but separation of church and state is still there. I mean, it's the United States, so unfortunately, that is the government that we work under, and the government that she's working for that is paying her bills. So it's up to her to perhaps step down from her position and find a job elsewhere, because the information that she's still trying to share, the grounds that she's standing for, are still able to be shared, but she can do it in a different means than by abusing the power that has been given to her by the government. So it's a sticky situation, just because, when we have personal beliefs and we know that, well, who else is going to do it? If she steps down and somebody else steps in that's just going to distribute it, well, then that comes down to us. That comes down to the common person that talks with the people that are going to get the same-sex license. It's not the issuing of the licenses that's the problem. It's everybody that's going to receive them. So we need to kind of clear that up and work on the means to the end, not the end itself, and actually try to move forward and show that love and share the truth that we can. So, interested in thoughts and comments on this one. Looking forward to seeing you guys again next Sunday. Be sure to share and subscribe. We made it to over 400 subscribers on YouTube this week, so thank you all for your support, and I will see you again next Sunday. Thanks again. I'll talk to you soon.